What's up, world? It's your girl Snow. I'm back with my official Dear Diary series where I talk about regular situations from a Christian perspective to help you and me. If you like my webcast, go ahead and press that like button below and subscribe to my page. And so, today's topic is Dear Diary, why can't I get out of my situation? Haven't we all asked that question before? I know I've asked myself that millions of times. I probably even asked you, okay? We all have. We get involved in a situation, okay? Things go left, out the blue, things get crazy. It's like, what in the world is going on? We get stuck, things begin to go in cycles. Why can't I get out of this situation? Well, the good news is you can. From this point on, I want you to switch your words from why can't I to when will I, because it's your decision. As long as you know you have control over yourself, okay? Now, not other people, not situations, not other people's situations, but yourself, then you have the power to make whatever you want to be done. All right? So, let's go ahead and set the atmosphere with some facts. There's a portion of your brain called the prefrontal cortex. This portion of your brain controls what signals are sent to your body. Why is this important? Let me tell you why. So, whenever you think positive thoughts like I can or I will, then your brain releases a chemical called serotonin. Serotonin spreads through your body and it allows you to be happy. So it promotes well-being. So now, with positive thoughts, you're able to act and have positive behavior and then continue to reproduce more positive thoughts. On the flip side, when you think negative, like I can't or I won't or it can't or it won't or he won't, it can't, she can't, whatever the can't is, then there's a stress hormone that's produced called cortisol. Cortisol, ironically, it produces much faster, okay? Isn't that crazy? The bad stuff reproduces fast. But anyways, it promotes depression, okay? And it puts a stop on you being able to function, to think, to view, perspective, anything positive. It stops you from being able to function correctly in those lights. And so that's why when you think bad things or when you're extremely upset or depressed or distracted or mad, then it shows in your actions, it shows in your attitude, and everything around you is just jacked up, okay? So, I want you to know, the more you tell yourself you can't, then it can't. You won't, because you said so. Now, I'm going to go ahead and let you know 3 possible reasons why you can't get out of your negative, terrible, crazy situation, okay? Whatever it may be. The first reason is because you think this is as good as it gets. Think about it. You're in a relationship, you met this person, everything is good, you know, they dress nice, they smell nice, they treat you nice, then everything just go down, okay? I mean, she starts stealing from you, using up your money, she cheating on you, she bad-mouthing you on Facebook, everything you can think of, and then what is he doing? He cheating, he borrowing your money for his habits. Ain't no telling what else he doing. He's becoming abusive. It's just all bad. It's just all left. But you haven't gone anywhere. You stay, and 9 times out of 10, you don't want that person to go anywhere. Why? Because we fill our head with these negative excuses. If I leave him or if I leave her, who's going to provide me consistency? Who's going to help me with my children or my child? Who's going to have my backbone if I need some money, right? Or who's going to deal with my flaws? We come up with all these crazy reasons on why we deserve to be in this situation like it's good for us, like it's the best. Think about work. We're on a job, all right? And we're doing good. We're making pretty good money. But then we earn a degree or we have years in. And at this point, we're supposed to be escalating, at least financially. But where is the raise? We have nothing. Instead of leaving, we stick around and we fill our minds with all of these negative, crazy thoughts. If I leave this job, then, you know, if I go to another job, it's going to be too much to deal with. The work going to be hard. It's easier here. Or if I leave this job and go there, I'm not going to be making as much money. Hello? What is more important? Making more money in that instant or your peace? Peace? Hello? I mean, I don't mean any harm, but I'm not saying just drop everything, drop your job, and do nothing or have nothing. That's not what I'm saying by any means. But what I am saying is get yourself out of that situation, because it's not good and you deserve better. It's not as good as it gets. You may not initially make more money here, but you may have increased faster on this job than you have on this job. You have to value yourself and know your worth, and know that this is not as good as it gets. It can get better. Okay? The second reason why you may be in your situation feeling like you can't get out is because you haven't decided to let go. I don't care. You can tell me over and over, I'm done. I said I'm done. Do you know how many times I've said I'm done? And at the end of the day, I wasn't done. You wasn't done either, because if you was done, you wouldn't be here. If you was done, you wouldn't be feeling like this is your situation. Case closed, okay? If you haven't gotten up, walked away, quit, stopped, gave up, left, then you're not done. When you went to that grocery store, Ben was in that line and he started mouthing off, talking all crazy to you. You didn't deal with that. You put an end to that conversation because you were done. You was not finna deal with that, okay? Ladies, we love our hair. We want to all look beautiful. Let's say you go to the shop and you signature Jasmine do your hair. Let Jasmine jack up your sew-in. You're not finna go back to Jasmine. You better know at this point, I'm finna call my mom up. I'm finna call my friends. You probably finna blast Jasmine on Facebook. You done call Jasmine up and talk crazy to her. Probably threatened Jasmine when you saw Jasmine in person, because you're done. You didn't appreciate what Jasmine did. You don't appreciate your hair falling out. My hair not supposed to be falling out from a sew-in. I'm just saying, you are done with that situation. You've decided to let it go. The same energy and strength you used in those examples to walk away, to put an end to it, to stop, that you were done, is the same energy and amount of strength that you have to pull from inside of yourself and use when you're dealing with situations that might feel a little harder to walk away from, or feel a little bit more, complicated to walk away from. As long as you respond the same way to your situations, you're going to get the same results. Period. The third reason why you're stuck in your situation and you can't get out of it is because you're afraid of pain. Now, man, I know y'all finna argue me down. Man, I'm not scared of this. I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't scared of nothing. Look, you may as well stop, because first of all, everybody has fears. Everybody's afraid of something. Okay? And look at the way we respond to situations. The proof is in the pudding. You're in a situation, it goes left, you see all the red flags on what might cause you pain, that you know will cause you pain, but instead of walking away, you stay for, I guess, a chance at longevity. I guess you want to, give it an opportunity to get better. I've been there before, so I should say we. And all it's doing is adding more time before you still experience the same pain that you were going to experience at the beginning, okay? And usually, the more time you've invested in a situation, the higher you go, the harder you fall. Why put ourselves through that? Because we're afraid of starting over. For some reason, as humans, we associate starting over with feeling pain. And because we don't want to feel pain, we're afraid to start over. When you hear a person say, girl, I had to start all over again, what do you think? You do not initially think positive thoughts. You think that that's a bad thing. Girl, I gotta start over again. We don't like that. We hate that. We don't want to go through that. We don't want to start over. We don't even repeat. We don't want to repeat the same things too many times, to be honest. Let somebody ask you the same thing that you feel like you done already made your point on or spoken on over and over. You finna be fire hot. I already told you this. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to say it again. But we have to change the way we process things and the way we think. Okay? If we're stuck in a place where we don't even want to repeat the same sentence again or start over, right? For a better understanding, maybe possibly for a better outcome. How can we want to start over in a bigger situation. We have to broaden our minds. Again, know our worth and think positively, because starting over doesn't necessarily mean that it's got to be something bad. Okay? Positive thoughts lead to positive actions, and then positive actions lead to positive outcomes. We have to know that. Okay? So let's wrap this all up. Dear Diary, why can't I get out of my negative situation? The reason you can't get out of your situation is because you're a coward. I'm just a messenger. Can't be mad at me. Okay? But realistically, if you're dealing with something that's not productive or could be more beneficial, and just because the situation is imaged or looking in a way or operating in a way that you don't want it to operate and you don't want it to go, you're afraid to do something, or you're afraid to let it go, or you're afraid to make a change or move or do something different, then you're a coward. Because fat cowards are afraid of something that might not be pleasant to them. Okay? We cowards. I'm a coward too, at times. But we don't have to be. Something we can do to address these possible reasons why we can't get out this situation differently is practice having faith. Okay? We have to practice having faith in the middle of the situation. There's a song, in the middle. I don't know who sang that song. I think I don't know. I love it though. I really do, because it has a message. When you're going through the situation, when you're in the middle, when you've invested that time, you've already been with this man 5 years. You've been doing this type of work all your life. Debt has already been weighing on you. It hadn't gotten any better. So why change? Why do something different? Why get out of it? Why start over again? Because if I start over, I may end up with the same outcome. That's not true. The same amount of faith that you had at the beginning when the image appeared to be picture perfect, carry that faith to the end, okay? Because if you steer away from faith just because of a challenge or a struggle, then how real and true, honestly, is your faith and your belief in God and His promises? He's promised us these things. These are victories. He's promised us abundance. He's promised us good ends, right? So why be afraid? We have to think positive. He commands us to use His scriptures, to meditate on His word, that we're fed from His word. All right? When we meditate, we repetitiously think about something, we dwell on something, and we allow it to resonate with us. We have these positive thoughts in our mind, and we must think in a positive way in order to get over our situations that we're dealing with and we can't seem to get out of. This is the end of my message today for my Dear Diary series. Go ahead and press like and subscribe to my page for more videos. Leave me a comment and I'll get back with you. Until next time, voila.